What's up, guys? This is James from King's Ride Shop, and today I'm going to give you the rundown on some Vans BMX shoes. Quick history: about a year and a half ago or so, Vans started to produce BMX specific riding shoes. Vans has supported BMX forever, but these ones are made exactly for riding your BMX bike. Vans was kind enough to fly me out to Austin, Texas to try out the new shoes. And these are the shoes they gave me. These were the Kevin Peraza BMX Old Schools. So this was like the first version of these shoes when they came out. And the features that they were going after was to make a Vans shoe for riding that was a little bit more durable than the typical Vans shoe, and more specific, durable, not just in the way where it feels good on your pedals, but also a lot of guys ride brakeless, a shoe that wouldn't wear down as fast with braking and rubbing against your cranks. So what they did was they made a cup sole, and without getting too crazy about shoe construction, a cup sole is different than a vulcanated sole in that it's made out of like a cast of one piece of rubber. I'm not a shoe expert, but if you're bored, I'm sure you can search out cup sole, learn all sorts of stuff about it. But this is a BMX cup sole. The rubber and the pattern work extremely well for riding. When I first put these on, I was shocked at how good these felt on the pedals. They do feel really good. They also have a more solid rear heel area. So if you are brakeless and you use your feet to stop, it doesn't wear down as fast. The other thing they did, since it's a cup sole, is the sole is stitched onto the heel of the shoe, as well as, glued together. And there's not plastic, but rubber that comes up right here. This is where your crank usually rubs when you pedal, and it'll wear out the edge of the shoe a lot. I usually wear this part out really bad, and I also, where the toe cap comes back, I pedal and my crank rubs against it and it starts to peel away. I haven't had that problem with these shoes. This definitely helps a lot. Also, they're pro model shoes. So since they're pros, you get the Ultra Cush insole in the shoe, which just helps with comfort. And if you bail off the bike or you're stomping your feet hard on the ground, that helps as well. So these were the original Peraza model shoe. They're super cool. Personally, I wasn't a fan of the checkered board with the red stitching, but a ton of people loved them. And if you can find a pair, you better scoop them up, because I doubt there'll be any more soon. I don't know really, but that's those. Since then, they have came out with a few different ones. They do a high top version, a skate high version of the BMX shoe. So it has the same cup sole, the BMX specific one, with the same features, but it comes in a skate high version, which just kind of helps with ankle support or ankle coverage. A lot of guys, throwing their bike around, tail whips, things like that. This will kind of help from killing yourself. This one's cool. This is the Demolition collab model that they did. The skate high, it's got the Demolition logos on the side. It's got the Demolition logo on the heel. And also, it is a pro model shoe, so you still get the Ultra Cush. This one's the Pop Cush, to be more specific. And it even has the Demolition artwork on the inside of the sole, which is rad. This was the Larry Edgar one. Larry's kind of like the park dude that can blast super high. Doesn't own any t-shirts, but he does have a signature shoe with Vans, which is cool. He's got the lightning bolt. Obviously, it'll help you run faster. And it's got the Pop Cush. He's got some artwork on his sole with his name. Uh-oh, somebody's pulling up. The King's Ride Shop socks match those shoes. Real good, though. What's up, guys? Another option. And these aren't all the options that they've made in the BMX shoes. These are just the ones that we still have in stock, or some sizes in stock. This is the Dennis Anderson Old School Pro, made out of like leather, smooth leather, pleather. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but it's a cool shoe. Has some cool design work on it. Dennis just dropped his like Vans promo called Right Here, and if you haven't watched it, maybe we can like put a link in the description to the video, because you need to go watch it. It's worth the watch. Okay, worked on it for a long time. But the Dennis shoe is available now. I did notice on the Dennis shoe it came with like these wax looking laces. I'm not sure how intentional that is, but the wax laces usually are a little stronger and they don't stain as easy or discolor. So that's kind of a cool feature with the Dennis. And from the Dennis shoe, the reason I point these laces out, because the new shoe that's coming out is the new Colt collab Old School Pro. And I'm biased, so I'm real excited about these. You know, I'll definitely have a pair for myself. It features some artwork on the sole, has a really cool insole. Of course, the pop cush again, the tongue of the shoe also features the artwork. These are going to be available on October 1st, which is fitting, little orange accents on them. They look really good. I like the black sole because it just doesn't discolor as easy. You know, the white soles look dirty fast. These just look good for a long time. And the reason I mentioned the wax laces before is these come with wax laces as well, which is a cool feature. And I think the more you use them, the more you appreciate it. It's got the crank guard. Also, it's good to notice this guard is larger and shaped slightly different than the original shoe. So Vans has been making adjustments to make the shoes even better since they started, which is a cool thing for BMX riders everywhere. But grab yourself a pair. You can hit up kingsrideshop.com, and don't wait, because I know these things will be going fast. Thanks, guys.